Okay guys, hi, welcome back to my Back to Basics series, and I'm all set up. I've got my little manicure bowl here, I've got some waters here, I've got my client's file pack here, I've got a clean orange wood stick, and I have her customer card, and she has washed her hands, I've washed my hands. So let's greet our customer who is helping us with this video. It's Tayla. Woohoo! Hello Tayla, how are you?
Hello, Mother.
Okay, so I have her client card here, and well, it's already filled in. She's going to help me and be my gorgeous little assistant. And can I have your full name, please?
Tayla Downs.
Don't give the street number, but can I have your address, please?
Mammoth Street, Gracemere.
Make up a contact number for me, please.
49269143.
Okay, now you wouldn't ask your client to make up a number, but she's had to make up a contact number because we really don't want weirdos ringing her. Okay, best time for appointments, Tayla?
Whenever I'm not working and whenever you're not working.
Realistically, it has on the card, anytime Mum can do it. Okay, history. What type of work do you do, Tayla?
Wait staff, bar staff, food and beverage, functions.
Okay, do you play any sports or hobbies?
No.
Do you wear gloves when you're doing your housework or your gardening?
No.
Do you spend any time on your nails each week, including biting, picking?
Biting, yes.
She's a chronic nail biter, guys. Do you have your nails done often by a professional?
Not often.
But you have had them done before?
Yeah.
Do you have any serious health issues, and what medications do you take for them?
Neuropathy. Arthritis.
Okay, guys, they know you have affluenza spondylitis.
Yeah, but that's what I say to people.
Okay. Are you pregnant?
No, probably not.
Ooh, there's some information we'll have to get out
I'm
of her.
joking, I'm not.
Do you have any young children in your care?
No.
So, on the back, and yes, we do have services prior, but on the back we have the date, the service performed, observations, and the prices. So that is her client card. So, what are we doing for you today, Miss Tayla?
Manicure.
Okay, so now she's passed me her hands. Even though she's washed her hands, I'm going to spray her hands with my sanitizing spray, rub them together, and I'm going to spray mine. If you don't have a sanitizer spray, you could use your antibacterial hand sanitizer this way. And I am going to pump a little bit of that soap into my little wash. So she's giving me her nails. I'm having a look at them. She hasn't bitten them for a while. They're actually longer than they normally are. And if she keeps them that way, when she wants me to do a set for her, do you want to tell everyone what you're doing?
Going on a cruise.
What is that on that nail, Tayla? It is not nail polish, but it is black.
It's probably from the car.
Okay, so what I'm doing is removing any stains or anything, or polish and oils from the day off her nails. So we are really doing our very basic one. Okay, so now I've removed polish. I am going to get out my her 180 grit file. This is her file, and I am going to shape what little nails I have. Now you notice I'm only filing one way. Do not saw across the nail. A natural nail. Huge no-no. Now I am trying to locate where I've put my chamois buffer to show you all. Do you think I can find it? Not for the life of me.
You have too much crap.
You heard it first from Tayla. I officially have too much crap.
Well, you need a list of where you put everything. Alphabetically.
I still don't remember where I put half the crap when I moved in. So, before we finish filing this hand, what I'm going to do is tell Tayla to soak that lovely filed hand in some hot water.
Oh, that's nice. That one's cool.
Tayla was out selling. Actually, we can do that. Guys, I'll get her to get one and show it to you all. She's selling fireman calendars with cute, hot, sexy firemen. It's $15 each for the calendars, and we'd have to work out and find out what.
It only works for Australian. It wouldn't work for your overseas friends.
Well, they'd have to pay for postage too.
It's not worth it.
Don't know.
No, it's not.
Okay.
You'd have to put cardboard and everything in it so that they wouldn't bend it.
Roll it up and put it in one of the tubes. I'll put it in an A size 4 envelope and send it that way. So we've got that one done. So I'm going to put the file down. While she's soaking, I'm going to grab my orange wood stick as promised, and I'm going to show you all how to prepare this. And I'm going to do both ends of it. Cotton wool away, so I've got a piece of cotton wool. I'm going to just unroll it a little bit. Okay, I'm going to dip it in the water so it's wet now, and I am going to wrap and make sure I go over the top and wrap around so it's nice and secure. I'm going to break that off. And now I'm going to twist that end as tight as I can. And I'm really going to twist it and make sure it's secured on there. Okay, so that's one. I'm going to do the other end and wrap a little bit more. Now, at the same time, the only place you sort of want it thick is on that end a little bit, but realistically you don't want it too thick. And again, I'm going to smooch this one down. This one's a little bit thicker, but I have another purpose for this, and that will come later on. So we have that all done. Okay, so you get the idea, but you want this. When doing manicures, can I have that hand please? You really shouldn't be using the plastic pushers, and you can soak that hand. So now we've...
Oh man, even my hand is sunburnt.
Somehow Tayla, this afternoon, got the back of her knees even sunburnt.
To be fair, I put sunscreen on my face and my face is sunburnt. And my arms, and my arms is sunburnt.
So now they have soaked, I'm going to get a little manicure brush. I'm going to dip it in a little bit of this water. And I'm going to put a little bit of antibacterial soap. And I'm going to start at her knuckles. And I'm going to brush down her fingers. And this one that she's got the stain on, I'm going to give it a bit harder scrub. So be gentle, it is a nail brush, and if you scrub too hard, you're going to hurt your client. And they're not going to like you if you hurt them.
Freaking tickles.
Oh, Tayla. And we just got to do a thumb. So now we have done that, we are going to grab some cuticle remover, and it can be any cuticle remover. And I put my cuticle remover on my hand. Okay, so it's only touching my skin. The tip's not touching skin. I'm going to put some on her. I'm going to really rub it in, and you need to be generous with it. I'm going to rub it in, rub him in, rub him in. I'm going to say, can I have your other hand please? And you can soak that hand in there. Okay. I've got my wet cuticle brush, and I'm just scrubbing down her skin that she hates.
It's the bottom, it tickles. Tickle.
Oh, gotta love my daughter. So I just give that a quick dry, and I'm just going to put a little bit more cuticle remover. Not a lot, just a little bit. So that keeps the cuticle remover nice and sanitary. And then I'm going to dab and massage this in. This is actually how I first started out doing manicures when I left TAFE. It's what they taught us at TAFE. And before, okay, I'll have this hand please. Before they found all these U-Butte products, this is how I started out. Now I'm just going to dry the bottom of her hand, and I'm going to hold it there in the towel. I'm going to get the thinner end, and I am gently going to now chase off any dead cuticle off her nail bed with this. Now you still have to be careful because it's still wood, and I'm going to push back gently on a cuticle. And while I like this method better, because you're not scrubbing too hard on her cuticles. So again, just go around her nail. Okay, before I tell her to soak that, I'm just going to grab my nippers. And here she has a hangnail, so I'm going to put the blade flush to it, and I'm going to pinch and hold and release. Pinch and hold and release. Do not pull. The nippers should cut it. If you pull on the skin, you will hurt your client. I need those ones I need to throw out. They're not very sharp anymore. Okay, so it really is that a pinch and hold. Have a look on the bed of the nail. See if there's any cuticle that needs nipping off her bed that the remover didn't get. Remembering we're only touching cuticle, we're not playing with the echinipcium. I said that wrong.
I was thinking it sounds like a made-up word.
Echinippium? No, it's not. I got the pronunciation today. Okay, you can put that hand back in to soak. And I'll dry the bottom of this hand. On here, I'm going to get that piece of cuticle. And I'm going to do this one. And this one, I can see a little bit of cuticle there. Hangnail there. Okay, gonna say la vie to that towel. I've got another clean towel here ready, waiting to grab this hand out. Put this hand back in, please, Tayla. Now, what we're going to do, using this same with the cuticle remover still on it, we're going to get under to what little free edge she has, and we're going to clean it. I do have a curette tool, which is where is it when I want to see it? I can't see it. Is here. Okay, it's just got a little round edge on it that you just run under the fingernails like that. But this is getting back to basics, so we're using just this. So once that is done, and we've cleaned under the free edge, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pop this towel down, put my client's hand here. Now this is peroxide. I'm going to put a little bit in, and I mean, oops, that's way too much. A little bit in my cap. It's 6%. Now you don't want this on the skin. You're just, and this is an extra. You don't have to do this, but it is an extra. I'm just going to rub it on her nail bed, being careful that if I do manage to get it on the skin, I'm just going to turn the other side around and give it a quick wipe off. So I don't want any of that on her skin, or it will make her skin go white. So I'm just going to...
I already am white.
No, it looks like you've eaten white. It's weird. So I'm just going to put this on her nail surface.
Can you put that on my sunburn?
No, it'll eat your skin. Okay, you can just put that hand there for a sec. Give me this hand. So what I'm going to do, and I've got to keep an eye on the time with that, I'm just going to clean under again what little nail beds she's got. And then with the peroxide, because there's heaps of peroxide on this side, I am just going to touch these nails. Her nails are pretty good, they don't really need bleaching. Like I said, it is an extra. I said I'd show you guys how to do it. Just grab a little bit more. Remembering, Okay, sorry about that. My camera cut off. So basically, I put the bleach on. I rubbed it on, careful not to get it on the skin, because I don't know if your camera's going to catch that, but there's white dots. That's what the peroxide has done to my skin. It hasn't done it to hers, because I didn't let it on the skin. Let it sit for a couple of seconds, put it in the water, wiped it off, and you could keep going on and on. If I was determined to get the black staining she has on this nail, I'd keep going, but I'm not. So now this is where we'd use our chamois buffer, but I can't find mine, as I said earlier. So what I'm doing now is I'm just rubbing in some cuticle oil. To all 10 fingers. Okay. Now, I'm not polishing Tayla's nails or anything cute like that, because I've only got to take it off in a couple of days, because someone's having a full set done.
Thank you.
The joys of having a mother who's a nail technician. Okay, so we'll put that away. Now we're going to pick up that same file. Again, I'm just going to pick this one that's got the nail. I'm not going to bother any others. You hold your file at 45-degree angle, and what we're going to do is run it in one direction around at that 45-degree angle underneath, and we're just beveling off so there's no sharp bits. If you still think you've got sharp bits, you can hold it like this and bevel down on the nail and then bevel back upwards. That's my preferred way to do it. So then lastly is the massage. Now I'm going to be very, very, very quick with this massage, because Tayla is very, very tired and she wants to go to bed. So she has graciously agreed that if I was quick, we could do this.
Because I have to get up at 4 a.m.
So, okay, so I'm using my NSI Nurture Oil. Then any moisturizing lotion, whatever you have, you use. Okay, I'm going to pump some into my hand, and that might be a lot for what I wanted to do, so
You put it on the back of my leg.
I'm just going to put it here for the time being, and I'm going to rub my hands together, which is a bit foolish because I'm going to have to put this up here. Okay, so I'm going to then take my client's hand and arm the whole way up. I will grab a little bit of that and go up. Okay, her whole arm and hand are covered in it. Okay, so once it's all covered, and don't remove your hand from the client's hand. You're going to turn your client's hand this way, and you're going to effleurage, moving your thumbs in this circular motion up her arm, all the way up, and then sweep back down, and then all the way up, and then sweep back down, and of course apply gentle but firm pressure. Okay, so then you turn her arm over, and you are going to do what they call a ringing movement on her arm, up the arm and down. Or you can go this way and do it this way, it doesn't matter, or do the ringing this way, it doesn't matter. Then you're going to take client's arm and you're going to go this way, and you're going to knead. So you're going to push your fingers and knead all fingers, your thumb's going, your fingers are going. You're going to go up and down her arm. Okay, so then when you finish your kneading, you're going to bend your client's arm and you're going to, you'll see, you're going to rotate her elbow. So you're just going to run little circles around her elbow. So when you finish that, you're going to get her wrist and you're going to, it's called a relaxing movement, bend it back and forth, back and forth. And you're going to get each finger and we're going to rotate it. And 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 then we're going to effleurage the palm. Again, this happens 3 times. Turn her hand over, effleurage her hand 3 times. And then you're going to effleurage down each finger. And you can see I'm doing 2 fingers at once, 2 fingers at once. And then you get down to this last one. Place your client's hand down. She has done. You just get a little bit more of my lotion. I think that one's nearly dead. Hopefully we have enough. Don't feel like it somehow. So I'll go through all these motions quickly, just once on the other arm, and I will finish her off and we will all say goodnight to her. Okay, so here we go, warming my lotion. That sounds so gross. If you had a sick puppy mind, that could sound really lucky. So we've got this on. We're going to rotate her arm. We're going to effleurage up her arm and then pull back down. Effleurage up her arm and pull back down. Then we're going to turn her arm over and we are going to do that ringing motion up and down her arm. Then we're going to do the kneading where our fingers are actually kneading and applying pressure up and down her arm. Okay, when you've done that, you're going to grab her elbow. So I'm going to put my cam up here so you guys can see. And that's all I'm doing. Bend it. And I'm just rotating my fingers around that skin there, rubbing the cream into that dry skin. I can't say it. I just can't say it without laughing. Okay, so then you're going to do the relaxing movement in her wrist. Then you're going to, rotate the fingers. Now, remembering each of these movements are to be done, repetitively done. So once I get to here, I should be going back to here and doing it on each one up to 5 to 6 times, okay? But Tayla's tired. So now I have done that. I am going to effleurage her wrist and her hand. Then I'm going to do her palm.
Yeah, Misty got me.
Yeah, I can see Misty scratched her trying to, I don't know if you guys got that then, get out and attack her cats. And then we're going to do her fingers. And doing those motions down, remembering you can do 2 fingers at once. So now that's all done, the next step would be to grab a little bit of non-acetone on a cotton wool pad and just remove any grease and oils off the actual physical nail itself so you can paint it. Now you have to do this, otherwise your nail polish won't stick. It will all come off, and you've got to get into those sidewalls and make sure all the cream and everything is removed. You know, because we're not polishing Tayla, I'm just going to get some of her excess cream up there and I'm going to actually feed back her nails. So guys, that is a very basic manicure. It don't need all those U-Boot products you see me using. That's how you do it. We have the same results. We have beautiful skin that's lovely and soft, that's been exfoliated, the nails are clean and have been shaped. You don't have to have all the bells and whistles, guys. Till next time, I'll talk to you all later. Bye.